Recently, University of California at Irvine professor Dr. Roger Walsh published his exhaustive research into therapeutic lifestyle changes for optimizing mental health. He called it 8 Ways to Well-Being. Now, psychologist Dr. Sonnee Weedn has converted this research into a workbook specifically formulated for recovering people who hope to achieve a fulfilling life of recovery and optimal mental and physical health. 8 Ways to Well-Being for Recovering People is the exciting result. A star represents these therapeutic lifestyle changes. Each point of the star represents one change you can make to improve your mental health. So let's look at what they are. The first point of the star is nutrition. Although our body will work hard to convert whatever is offered to it for fuel, research tells us that feeding ourselves wisely and well improves overall health and well-being, promoting more stable moods, lessening the experience of depression and anxiety, and preventing such serious illnesses as diabetes. Recovering people often have neglected their nutritional needs, or they haven't known how to address them. Though nutritionists and dietitians may vary somewhat in their advice, it is well known that our best sources of good nutrition include a diet heavily weighted towards fresh, organic vegetables and fruits, and small amounts of clean sources of protein. It's important to avoid processed foods whenever possible, even though it can be a little more challenging. Let go of fast food altogether and embrace your local farmer's market. Cook for yourself and your family at home as much as possible. And read books and articles or watch programs that teach good nutritional principles and how to implement them. Try some new recipes and new foods and practice weekly meal planning for best results. Support your body's recovery by developing good eating habits, and you will live better and feel better for sure. And remember, you quite literally are what you eat. The next point of the star is exercise. Psychiatrists and other mental health professionals have known for some time that exercise is a fabulous antidepressant and anti-anxiety prescription, and often performs equally well as prescription medication for mood enhancement and stabilization. Exercise actually increases brain size and improves its function. It decreases the chances of disease and dementia. We are built to move, and finding an acceptable means of daily exercise enhances our overall physical health and definitely enhances our sense of well-being. Don't forget to include exercises to improve your balance to prevent falls in the future. Any form of regular exercise for 20 minutes or more each day is a recipe for overall health. So get going and challenge yourself. The third point of the star is relaxation. Recovering people often suffer with higher than average levels of anxiety and other secondary mental health issues such as depression. Mindfulness meditation, practiced regularly, has been shown to be a powerful treatment for these issues. For those who are fortunate to not suffer any issues secondary to their addiction, mindfulness meditation and focused breath work are wonderful ways to allow the body to relax and rejuvenate. In the United States, we tend to be working longer hours and having less downtime, though it's well known that downtime actually allows us to be far more productive and creative in the long run. So develop a regular practice of relaxation. Use a phone app, a CD or DVD designed for this purpose to help you get started. Just 10 minutes of mindfulness meditation or focused breathing a day is a good start, and then increase the time if possible. And as the saying goes, don't forget to stop and smell the roses. Laughter is good medicine, and the next point of the star is recreation. Play is essential to recovery. Most recovering people have had their share of pain and disappointment to bear, and are in need of a good laugh and a lightening of the energy around them. Humor offers real medical benefits, as laughter can reduce stress and promote healing. Recreation is re-creation. When we have fun, our spirits are lifted and we can make room for creativity. Since many recovering people have forgotten how, or never learned to have fun or explore an interest without drugs or alcohol, this is an essential area for exploration and healing. So what are you doing to be creative and have fun? Where do you like to go in your free time? What do you like to do that makes you smile? Do you have a hobby, something you look forward to doing in your spare time? It's never too late to try something new that might capture your enthusiasm. Explore the world around you and find interests that excite you. The main thing is for it to be a time out for you, so enjoy yourself and remember, fun is fundamental. The next point of our star is relationship, the human connection. Research indicates that the top of the chart of what makes for well-being and recovery, and for everyone actually, is relationships. When we have meaningful interactions with others, our brains actually resonate with one another, picking up subtle cues and helping us understand them and have empathy for them, and vice versa. If you're a member of a 12-step fellowship, you're practicing the art of relationship every time you attend a meeting or work with a sponsor or sponsee. In addition, human interaction during our days is also a marker for health and longevity. Apparently because it strengthens our immune systems and guards against disease and depression. So make it a point to say hello to people on the street, in the grocery store, and at meetings. Offer a comment or a compliment if you can. If you are married or in a committed relationship, take the time to take a class or read about what it takes to create a healthy, long-term relationship. Relationship skills are learned. They don't just magically happen. The hallmark of recovery is change. And what is it that knows the most about change? Nature, of course. It's changing all the time. The sixth point of the star is time in nature. We resonate strongly when we spend time in the beauty of nature. And And yet, our modern lives are mostly spent indoors, in unnatural light, and with little to remind us of a powerful truth. We are a part of nature and meant to coexist meaningfully with it and in it. Research shows that spending time in nature is healing and profoundly restorative. It reduces heart rate and lowers blood pressure just by spending significant time in it. A life of recovery is a life of change about everything from our daily habits to our very identity. Since nature is always in the process of change, it has much to teach us about making these changes gracefully and without resistance. The seventh point of the star is giving back. An apt saying is, give of yourself to get for yourself. We don't live for ourselves alone. A life well lived means offering to others and to our community from our abundance of time, money, and personal gifts and talents. You may give back as a parent, a grandparent, a mentor, or a volunteer. You may sponsor others in a 12-step program or provide service at meetings. When we offer our service to others, we reap the rich reward of knowing that we have contributed to the world's work. Never believe that you have nothing to give nor time to give. When we help others, it turns out that we help ourselves. Giving back is a great way to experience our own humanity and reap the rich rewards of the cheerful giver. And finally, our last and possibly most important point on the star is spirituality. Relationship to spirit and the divine doesn't require great buildings or temples, doctrines or religions. Recovering people know that a sense of spirituality is essential to their health and well-being. If you're part of a 12-step fellowship, you know that it is based in spiritual principles and emphasizes establishing a foundation of spiritual practice, including prayer and meditation. It's not sufficient to say with the wave of a hand, I'm spiritual but not religious. It requires a true practice that is regular and definable. When the second step in a 12-step program begins, we came to believe. It's up to us to determine what it is we believe. So long as it is an exploration and practice that emphasizes love, kindness, hope, forgiveness, and seeks the solace and comfort of the divine or higher power. 8 Ways to Well-Being for Recovering People is a call to action and a support system for those who have a stated intention to heal their bodies, minds, and spirits from the damage of addiction. If you follow these 8 ways, making even small, sustainable changes to your lifestyle, you'll provide a foundation of health and well-being for life, which is typically free of charge and does not require medication or special circumstances. So what are you waiting for?